Why love alone isn't the only consideration for Princess Leonor's future wedding. For most couples, love is the beginning of everything. It's the reason they decide to spend the rest of their lives together. But what if love wasn't the only consideration? What if your future marriage also carried the weight of centuries of history, the expectations of an entire nation, and the responsibility of preserving one of Europe's oldest monarchies? For Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, any future wedding would almost certainly be about much more than two people falling in love. Not because love isn't important, but because the future queen represents something much bigger than herself. Today, we're exploring why a future royal wedding would involve more than romance and how duty, tradition, and public service would shape one of the most important days of Princess Leonor's life. Let's begin. Chapter 1, a future written by history. From the day Princess Leonor was born, her future was unlike that of almost anyone else. As the heir to the Spanish throne, she was destined to inherit responsibilities that extend far beyond personal ambitions. Every generation of the monarchy leaves a legacy. One day, Leonor will become part of that story. Her future wedding, whenever it may happen, would naturally become part of Spain's history as well. That reality makes every major life decision more significant. Chapter 2, more than a personal celebration. Most weddings bring together two families. A future royal wedding would also become an event of national interest. Millions of people would likely watch. World leaders and foreign royal families could attend. The ceremony would symbolize continuity for the Spanish crown. It would celebrate not only a marriage but also the future of the monarchy. That is an extraordinary responsibility for any couple. Chapter 3, duty never takes a day off. Royal responsibility does not pause because life reaches an important milestone. Even after a wedding, official duties continue. State visits, national ceremonies, meetings with leaders, public engagements, representing Spain at home and abroad. Marriage would become part of a life already dedicated to public service. That means any future spouse would also be entering a world of extraordinary commitment. Chapter 4, living under constant public attention. Most newlyweds enjoy building a life together in private. For the future Queen of Spain, privacy would likely be far more limited. Public appearances, media coverage, security arrangements, international attention, even ordinary moments could become news stories. Maintaining a strong relationship under those conditions requires resilience and mutual understanding. Chapter 5, balancing tradition and modern expectations. Spain is both a nation with deep historical traditions and a modern democracy. A future royal wedding would likely reflect both. Historic ceremonies, constitutional symbolism, modern values, personal choice. Finding the right balance between tradition and contemporary expectations would be one of the defining features of such an event. Chapter 6, what truly matters. Love is the foundation of any successful marriage. But lasting partnerships also require trust, patience, communication, shared values, respect. For a future queen and her spouse, these qualities would become even more important because their lives would unfold in the public eye. The strength of the relationship would matter not only personally but also in supporting a lifetime of public service. Conclusion: no one knows when Princess Leonor will marry or whom she may choose. Those are personal matters, and there have been no public announcements regarding her future plans. What we do know is that her role as Spain's future queen makes any future wedding unique. It would be a celebration of love, but it would also be a moment of constitutional, historical, and national significance. Perhaps that's why love, while essential, would not be the only consideration. Duty, service, responsibility, and commitment to the people of Spain would all become part of the story. In the end, Princess Leonor's future wedding, whenever it may take place, would remind the world that modern royalty is about more than ceremony. It is about balancing personal happiness with a lifelong promise to serve. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Do you think modern royals can successfully balance love, family, and public duty? We'd love to hear your thoughts.